Child stardom in Hollywood has long been a double-edged sword, offering incredible opportunities while exposing young performers to pressures that can derail lives and careers. Amid the countless stories of struggle and burnout, the experience of the young cast on Stranger Things stands as a refreshing counterpoint, thanks in large part to the thoughtful leadership of creators Matt and Ross Duffer, known collectively as the Duffer Brothers. Gaten Matarazzo, who has portrayed the endearing and quick-witted Dustin Henderson since the series debuted in 2016, recently took time to reflect on this dynamic in a candid conversation with GQ magazine. Matarazzo's praise for the Duffers was heartfelt and specific, focusing on the deliberate care they invested in fostering a healthy environment for their young actors. He described the brothers as cautious and loving and caring, emphasizing their commitment to ensuring the set felt safe and supportive rather than exploitative. This approach was especially crucial given that the core cast, starting as pre-teens, grew up on screen over multiple seasons, navigating the awkwardness of adolescence under global scrutiny. The show itself became a cultural phenomenon, blending 1980s nostalgia, supernatural horror and coming-of-age drama, but behind the scenes the Duffers prioritized the well-being of their young stars above all else. One particularly insightful moment in the interview came when Matarazzo discussed the meta-elements woven into the series. He noted how the Duffers were comfortable crafting deliberate meta-moments that acknowledged the unusual reality of child actors portraying versions of themselves aging in real time. This self-awareness helped normalize the experience for the cast, turning what could have been isolating into something shared and understood. Matarazzo pointed out that much of the public conversation around Stranger Things revolves around the cast's journey through childhood and into young adulthood on camera. This spotlight often carries a stigma, the stereotype of the troubled former child star, the pitfalls of early fame, and the industry's tendency to chew up and spit out young talent when the novelty wears off. The Duffers, however, actively worked against that narrative. They created boundaries, encouraged education, many cast members continued schooling on set, and maintained open lines of communication to address concerns as they arose. Matarazzo's comments highlight how this protective stance made a profound difference, allowing the young performers to thrive creatively while minimizing the negative side effects of fame. He contrasted this with broader industry patterns, where the involvement of children can sometimes lead to unhealthy dynamics, whether through overwork, inadequate supervision, or pressure to maintain a public persona. By being intentional and empathetic, the Duffers helped shield their cast from those risks, fostering an environment where professional growth and personal health could coexist. Matarazzo's reflections come at a poignant time for the Stranger Things universe. As the series approaches its final chapters, with Season 5 on the horizon, the cast has increasingly spoken about the bonds formed over nearly a decade of collaboration. These aren't just professional relationships. They've evolved into lifelong friendships forged through shared triumphs, challenges, and the surreal experience of becoming household names as teenagers. The Duffers' leadership played a key role in nurturing that sense of family, ensuring that the emotional intensity of the story didn't spill over into real-life toxicity. Beyond Stranger Things, Matarazzo has been carving out his own path in the industry. He is set to star in an upcoming untitled college comedy for Hulu, a project where he not only acts but also serves as an executive producer. This dual role marks an exciting evolution for the actor, demonstrating his growing influence and desire to shape stories from behind the camera as well. It speaks to the maturity and confidence he's gained, qualities undoubtedly bolstered by the supportive foundation laid during his formative years on the Netflix hit. The praise for the Duffer brothers isn't isolated. Other cast members have echoed similar sentiments over the years, crediting Matt and Ross for their hands-on involvement, creative vision, and genuine concern for the ensemble. In an industry often criticized for prioritizing profit over people, Stranger Things offers a model of how to handle young talent responsibly. Matarazzo's words serve as a reminder that behind every blockbuster success is a set of choices, about ethics, boundaries, and humanity, that determine whether the experience uplifts or harms those at its center.